That's really all we need.
I can't buy elixirs here, can I?
No, you sure can't. Now, we need to go to Lady Lake and stay at the inn to see that scene. And we're going to be going to Cat's Village, so just whatever's cheapest, obviously.
Hmm? Huh. Lila?
What's wrong?
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to wake you up.
And?
It looks like Lila's not here. I wonder if something happened.
She's probably okay.
But...
Even Lila probably has sides she'd rather not show to the rest of us.
Has she always gone off by herself when we've had rough times?
I don't know. Probably.
I didn't know.
I don't think she wanted anyone to know. Just let her be.
Oh my, are you two up already?
Lila, are you okay?
Huh?
You were gone, and Saray was having a right old freak-out.
Oh, I was just taking a walk outside. Sorry for making you worry.
You don't have to apologize.
Holy mother of capitalism, I could barely watch this. You two are both so awkward.
Huh?
Saray, Lila isn't a little kid. And Lila, what exactly do friends mean to you? Why don't we revisit the fundamentals? It all started in this very city, right? Go back to that place where your memories are strongest.
Well, this is a pain.
I agree, Edna. Is it the sanctuary,
Yes,
or
it's
is
the
it
sanctuary.
Move all to ourselves!
Seriously? Hey, Rose.
Yeah? Got it.
What? What's going on?
Micleo's suggesting we leave you two alone to give you time to soak in your memories.
Subtle, Rose.
I truly appreciate your kindness, both of you. But... please stay here. I should have told you all. Saray, do you remember what I told you here?
Yeah, I still do. Vividly. You made sure I knew exactly what sort of fate would await me as a new shepherd.
And now we can tell for sure, in hindsight. You were guiding us so that the fate of the shepherd wouldn't crush us under its weight.
Yeah. This journey as a shepherd has taught me so much about people, the world, everything. It's a bit embarrassing to say this over and over again, but thanks, Lila.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh goodness, no. I should be the one thanking you. And yet, there are things I haven't been able to tell you all.
Lila, you don't have to tell us everything.
Saray, I have a regret. One that has eaten at me for years.
I assume it's about leaving the last shepherd to his fate.
Maybe I should have stayed with him. Maybe I should have supported the answer he arrived at, and been with him until the very end.
And if you had, maybe the end result would have been different. I get it.
Pretty much the archetype of a regret. Yes, I suppose it is, isn't it?
But I do understand why it is you feel that way.
We watched the whole thing unfold, and we felt the same frustration and powerlessness. It must have been even worse for you, as his friend.
Right. The last shepherd seemed like a solid guy.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, I felt the same way. that he was sincerely trying to face the shepherd's duty.
Kinda
At all
seemed like he
times,
was trying to
he
run from it
strove
to me.
follow the path that was right and proper for the shepherd,
No,
no
we
matter
didn't.
what he felt deep down.
And so, when he reached the point where he could no longer contain all his anger, grief, and despair, the malevolence erupted and then swallowed him up entirely. Is that what you think, Lila?
And that leads us to her other big regret, huh?
That she made the last shepherd too conscious of his duty. That's why she's trying to avoid the same mistake with Saray. Are we getting warmer?
Lila.
Saray, I've simply been using you as a way to deny my regrets and keep them bottled up inside.
Huh. And so you're apologizing to Saray? Are you serious?
Idiot.
Saray, say it.
Huh?
Meebo, you too.
What? But
Idiot. Idiot.
Okay, that's too much.
Nah.
Lila, you see what we're getting at?
Yes, friends are here to support you, right?
Yep.
I thought I understood that.
But worrying too much about your friends can suggest a lack of trust.
So don't be afraid to trust them and lean on them.
Exploit them. Abuse them. Let them do the hard stuff. Will you take it easy?
Not quite, but good try.
Thank
Kite
you.
the enemies, I'll use Ancient Nova.
Oh, my powers. I really am an idiot after all.
This might be the single
Did not
worst scene in
notice
this
how my own
game.
feelings were inhibiting the release of my inner
This is
powers.
so badly written. Like from start to
Thank you
finish.
so much for listening
Parts
to
of it
me,
don't make sense,
everyone.
parts of it are
I feel
ludicrously
better,
awkward.
Like the knot in my stomach is gone now.
Yeah, I feel exactly the same way somehow.
You know, she talks about a knot in her stomach. Can we assume that that was
Helped
just
me as well.
bad food they ate at the end, and this is all them just being lucid over
I
it?
figured it was just her
But not
cringing
us,
at
right?
the dialogue.
Us real men are too stubborn.
I didn't mean that.
Wow. Real men sure sound like a pain in the butt.
They're just idiots.
Damn right we are.
Whatever. Idiot, stubborn, I can take it.
They apparently wrote this scene 5 minutes before the game shipped.
Let's go.
This is so badly written. It's like they wrote it 5 minutes after the
I'm
game
truly
shipped.
grateful I was able to meet you all.
Let us remember this on what a good person the last shepherd was.
Oh,
Does Rose have any more meaningless task for us? Nope. We have cleared her queue. Other than the Crucible thing, but that I don't think ever goes away.
not to mention we're holding Zavid's off for a while.
Not
Yeah.
too much longer. Because there's not too
I'll
much
have to
left.
face reality soon. God, I hate that thing so much.
So, look what we welcome.
How do we miss that?
No, it refilled.
The chest refill in Cat's Corner, they don't in the other town.
That one always refills. I don't know. It's weird. I've looted that chest quite a few times.
Training, Miklia?
Training?
Oh, this is
What do
gonna
you
tell
mean?
us to go to
Never
Elysia.
mind. But what a long way we've come. I never could have imagined it when we first started out.
Do you remember
So we can
that
go get
time when we
Rhyme
first left
Slaughter.
Elysia?
Of course. How could I
Do we have a
forget
bunch of
how
these
There's
to
only
do?
3 of them, I
back then?
believe.
I wonder how it would
Well-
look to us now.
Me too.
Why don't we go back to Elysia and take a look?
Yeah, let's go.
We already did Rose's, because Rose got hers from the 1-on-2.
Well, where do you get the second Mystic Arts for Saray, Edna, and Zavid? Do you remember?
I don't.
I'm wondering if we need to just stay in and in over and over and flush these out.
I mean, we already have them.
Yeah. Just a question if we want to finish all these events or not.
And you see, that one actually added another one to our queue.
So I guess we can always do this right before Armitide's held off. There's not a particular hurry on it. You know, it's also funny because of how meaningless the costumes are in this game if you really think about it. What do they do for the Armatus? Which you spend all battle in.
Music. Oh, the cameo ones at least.
I guess there's that.
It was a big world out there after all.
But don't you think it's still too early to say that?
What do you mean? We've been journeying a long time now.
That's true. But remember, we still haven't seen the fire-spewing mountains mentioned in the Celestial Record. Or the land of ice that's up in the north. And I'm sure there's even more to the world than that.
Even more problems.
You're right, of course.
Like block pushing puzzles.
Problems? We can handle them.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Huh? Didn't you have something you wanted to say?
Did I? I forget.
Well, that's convenient.
You're not much for conversation anyway.
Harsh, dude.
I'll tell you if I remember.
For real?
For real.
Is that really it? That's not much of a scene.
At least it's better written than the last.
At least it's better written than the last one.
This is such a train wreck.
So, are we gonna try
to flush these out, or are we gonna be ready for Alicia's DLC? The previous Shepherd is almost as virtuous as Alicia.
At least he doesn't nerf our party.
At least he doesn't nerf our party by existing.
Because at this point, turn title. Ready to downgrade the party massively?
I love nothing more than that.
I love nothing more than downgrading the party. New Game Plus is correct, isn't it?
Wonder what this is like, even like on New Game. I wonder if it downgrades the stats of the enemies if you select New Game.
Or your characters just come
Or your characters just come at like level
Yeah.
80.
probably have much worse equipment.
Probably have much worse equipment and higher levels than we have. And you probably don't have all the anomalous orbs.
This
Felicia's supposed to be about the strength of a knight. They really must not think much of knights.
they're Oracle Knights.
I want to see Alicia get beaten up by the birds outside of town.
The inspection of Lastendal and Marland has been very fruitful. All of Highland deeply appreciates your cooperation.
Thank you kindly. I hope His Majesty is pleased.
Such formalities are unnecessary. It is we who ought to be thanking you.
Specifically you, Sergey. I don't know who this woman is.
Princess, I plan to submit my letter of resignation shortly. We no longer... Chancellor Bartlow may not have been entirely scrupulous, but I cannot deny his efficacy at pursuing national interests. Now that he has passed away, the Council is no more than a redundant appendage of useless gray hairs, as this inspection has demonstrated to me.
I very much doubt that, Chancellor.
Come now, there's no need to pamper the old guard with the new guard standing before you.
Lord Mathia.
Next, I will call on the entire Council to view your operations as I have done. I trust they too will come to the same realization. That it is not we and the Council ushering in the new era, but a pair of knights. I leave our nations and our world in your capable hands.
Chancellor Mathia is known for his backbone. When he commits to something, he won't back down.
Meaning, we're close to a peace treaty.
Yes.
I will return to Pendrago. I would like to report the results of our tour and our dialogue to the Emperor as soon as possible.
Very well.
Why don't we have a DLC Sergei story, the actual Strength of a Knight?
The new era would be no more than a dream. It's Saray whose light led us out from the age of chaos.
The strength here of a knight.
Anyway, I think I've earned a night's rest, and then some. Back to the inn.
I just realized even if that effect from Cat's Village transferred, we're gonna lose it by these early story events,
Why?
aren't we?
We're forced to say it.
Because we're forced to stay at ends.
But we can find out if it transfers.
But we can find out if it transferred right now. It did. It's pretty cool.
Hard to believe it's been 3 months already since I last saw them.
Could be useful here. I mean, Alicia's that bad.
I'd love to show Saray how the city's doing now. As if he
You
needs
should put her in
me.
a really embarrassing looking
He
outfit.
and the others yet journey on. I'm sure they've stopped in here more
I
than
mean,
once.
the actual DLC outfit's embarrassing enough, right?
Could give her a goofier, some goofy attachments.
Alisha, you'll pay for your treason!
A pro-war extremist.
No, he just...
Please listen to me. What we need now is a peace treaty to bring an end to the war.
You aren't even gonna map your arts?
Something wrong with him.
Ow.
Because she learned all her stuff. So I recall Frozen Starlight was pretty good.
That's about all I need.
Such strength. Could he be
Die!
a Hellion? Oh no! Without a squire's powers of purification, there's nothing I can do.
Even with them, there's nothing you can do, as it turns out.
Saray!
Pray all you like, princess. It won't stop.
Probably true.
Who's there? Where are you? Who are you?
Saray can't come running, my dear.
What are you saying?
I'm saying your precious shepherd boy is gone.
What?
Hey, a character.
Even in character form temporarily.
That was a close one.
Rose!
That was a close one. This is a critical time for the peace process, Alisha. Don't ever let your guard down.
My apologies, and thank you very much.
Cool.
Wait, where's Saray? Aren't you with him?
You alright?
I was told that the shepherd was gone.
You were told? By who?
I couldn't say. I only heard his voice.
Agreed. Major bad vibes. We better look into this.
Rose?
Listen to me, Alisha. Have Nafe put you up for the night. His house is pretty secure. Lock all the doors and sleep tight. See ya!
Hey!
Shouldn't there be an option in the DLC? Listen to Rose's advice.
I wish Saray had given Alisha the same advice.
Happened to Saray. I must discern the truth forthwith.
Especially when it came to dealing with Maltran.
Too formal. I hope Rose is back at the inn.
One thing about our party did get upgraded. Look at her
yes. Running animation?
This running animation is incredible.
It's the only good thing about the character.
Our
total lack of respect for Alisha is pretty incredible.
I mean, when you're that bad of it, you're just like...
She's more effective in combat.
She's more effective in combat than some other characters in the series, like Regal and Moses and Running Out. Carol.
Rose, thank goodness.
Huh?
Please, tell me what transpired. The battle with the Lord of Calamity and what came of it.
Whoa, settle down. I just got back. Let a girl get something in her stomach first.
Then let's continue the discussion over a meal, I beg you.
So, I can handle it?
Are the Seraphim here too? Lila, please, tell me the truth.
Sheesh, you don't give up, do you?
That's the depth of her feelings on this issue.
You ready to tell her?
Lila, Edna!
So none of you care about my feelings, is that it?
Then, if you can't tell me, at least tell me why you can't tell me.
Well, that didn't work.
Please, Rose.
I told you, I just got back. Give me a little time to rest, will you?
It doesn't even make sense why Rose doesn't want to just explain things to Alisha.
She could be just as bothered by it. I mean, for all practical purposes, Saray is dead to both of them. Because they're not going to live long enough to see Saray
Your
again.
friend, she requested a table and supper for the both of you.
Oh. Thank you.
Please wait here. The food is nearly prepared.
Yeah, but even if she's
really bothered by it, it's pretty obvious that Alisha is going to pester her more.
Which is exactly why she's making excuses and trying to run away.
But wouldn't it be so much easier
to just tell her?
I mean, do you really want Alisha around?
But telling her could make her go
away. Telling her could make her go away.
It won't. It's Alisha.
Because she really just
wants to know what happened to Saray. You tell her and isn't the problem solved?
You stab her and the problem solved her.
I will get the truth from you.
She has an important role in enabling Sergei to save both countries.
Who's enabling what? Probably an impediment to Sergei.
I finally found you, Rose.
Alisha? You came after me? That was fast.
Well, nimble feet.
I'm determined. Now, tell me what happened.
I'm not about to do that. You should have picked up on that by now, Miss Princess Knight. Shut up.
I don't understand. Why?
'Cause I won't.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't need to make sense.
I'm Saray's squire.
Like
I
this
have the right to
DLC.
know.
There it goes. I said shut up already. You and I live in different worlds now. It was the path you chose yourself, remember, sweet princess?
Oh, I get it. She just wants to
Oh, I get it. She just wants to torment Alisha.
I had no intention
I
of
sympathize
doing
with that.
so, and if I upset you, I regret my error. Your Highness, please accept my apologies.
Stop it! I'm not your princess, I'm your friend!
So logical. We've never been friends.
What?
Our paths are different.
Rose!
Got it?
I've always been...
You've always been what? Like, the two of you barely even met.
What? You've never had someone fight back? Oh, right, I guess not. Can't touch the pretty princess.
You don't know the first thing about me!
How would I?
You don't even understand how fortunate you are, Rose!
A princess in anguish. Very iconic.
Rose! I've always thought of us as friends! How can you say such cruel, terrible things?
Then don't make me say them.
How could you? How could you? How could you?
Stab her. Stab her.
Aren't we girly?
May these weary bones find peaceful rest.
Ugh, make it stop.
Should we do something, Edna?
Nah, they're both sorta right. And they're both sorta wrong. And besides, these two are only ever gonna be the bestest of friends or the worstest of enemies. No in between.
True.
Still, I gotta admit, I never thought they'd take it this far.
I imagine no one's more surprised than they themselves.
Rose should Armatize to deal with this. Ancient Nova.
5 stars. That's all Rose needs to do.
Give me a break.
It's up to you.
My feelings aren't gonna change.
Nor mine.
Alisha?
I'll be back tomorrow. You know by now you can't run from me. I suggest you wait here.
No, I mean, where are you going? It's dark outside.
I'm heading out to sleep in the barracks, just like any other night.
But the anti-pacifists are after you. It's dangerous.
The anti-pacifist.
What do you care? You and I are strangers.
That is not a term you hear for pro-war people very often. The very bizarre one. Like much of the writing here.
This DLC's horribly written, which is why we're mocking it constantly and just using it to take shots at Alisha. The whole plot in this DLC makes no sense, and it really doesn't contribute to the story.
Not when I'm finally making progress along the path I chose. I understand. I really do, but... we're friends.
And like how hurt Alisha is also. Like, just look at the story. When did they really meet in the story?
They really did.
They really didn't.
You ready to do all the work in the upcoming fight?
I mean, it's not much work.
It's a lot of work for
I have to
Alisha.
go and be like that. I really am just a silly
Correct.
little girl. Rose, I can handle this myself.
What
No, you
in the
can't.
world is she saying? Is she still angry?
This is pointless. Please cease at once.
Stab her. Stab her.
Hellions.
Cut her head off.
Are we not both human? Do we not both seek the well-being of our world?
They're Hellions. No, they
So
don't.
long as our quarrel continues, those we cherish can never be at peace. We can never show
I guess she's forgotten how Hellions work.
What?
Oh no, I think she's
she
actually
doesn't wish
talking to
drag
Rose.
you any further into the societal problems caused by the war.
Wouldn't it be great if Rose was just asleep in her hotel room right now and Alisha just got jumped by these guys and stabbed?
Please, you must listen to me.
No, she's clearly talking to them.
Even so, she wants to settle this herself without relying on you. Perhaps she hopes it might inspire you to relax and talk to her without worrying for her safety.
Alisha, you big doof.
If she could purify them herself, it'd be 2 birds, 1 stone, win-win, happy, happy, dead birds, fun times. Just, you know, saying.
Come, Rose. Let us form a squire pact
No.
together.
Let us forget that we were ever here, actually. And go somewhere else.
Alicia's not the only doof.
I told you not to.
Hey, wanna be my squire?
Huh?
So you can do it yourself.
Yes.
Lila!
A new bud forms on the holy branch. Its flowers bring fruit. Its fruit begets seeds. The circle of destiny turns once more. Give life unto the will of the shepherd, and let it be proof of their bond. Thy true name as a squire shall be...
Is Sylvia Amechia?
Huh?
Well, that's a mouthful.
Do we ever get told what that one means?
I can't remember.
Lila, Edna, it's lovely to see you again.
Now, show me what you can do.
Well, she just did. It was nothing.
Don't worry, I got this.
Don't worry, I got
Let me
this.
show you what Alisha can do. That is not the right character.
There we go.
I don't understand the social hierarchy of humans.
Aren't there ranks or hierarchies among the Seraphim?
Well, if you must know, whoever makes the best jokes is ranked. Pretty sure that's your rule.
Well, Edna, you should
Well
appreciate
done,
that rule
Alisha.
because you pretty
Yeah,
consistently
could've
make
been
the
worse.
best jokes in this game.
Hardly. Had you two not been here, I would have been entirely overwhelmed. I am unready.
Yeah, that wasn't enough to prove yourself.
Good night.
No, you are not, Alisha.
Rose? Alisha?
Fun times indeed.
I guess unhappy Alisha.
I guess unhappy Alisha makes Edna as happy as it makes us.
But hey, Zavid likes.
But hey, Zavid likes Alisha.
Zavid would like a hole in the wall if you
Oh,
slapped
were you
a pair of breasts on it.
Perfect.
Perfect. Wait, first close the door.
Get ready, Alisha.
What?
May these weary bones find peaceful rest.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
What'll be?
That's perfectly fine.
That's perfectly fine for
This
her
is-
ridiculous
well-
appearance.
This is the thing that's really silly about this, is like, it doesn't actually let you do anything on this screen. I did wanna, I kinda wanna see what goofy attachments we have. She could have like she could have Rolo on her.
And why
Who is also a better
exactly am I
character.
in formal dress?
Those anti-pacifist extremists are pretty much all hellions, right? Makes me think there might be someone even worse controlling them.
That doesn't answer my question.
So I've made up my mind to get to the bottom of this.
That still doesn't answer my question.
Bait.
What?
You know what that outfit says? Why, yes, I am the popular and remarkable Alisha Difta of Highland. Now, go get mugged.
What?
Hey, you formed a friggin' squire pact with me yesterday, remember? You're supposed to cooperate with me, capiche?
Wait, the pact was between you and me?
Yep.
Not Saray?
Nope.
Understood. If we want to know whether or not there's a hellion behind these extremists, we've got to find their hideout. And you'd like me to be the one who lures them out of hiding?
You're not gonna ask me why the squire pact was between you and me?
You wouldn't tell me anyway, would you?
Well, true.
And we just get left out of the loop, is that it?
Oh dear, that wasn't my intention. Forgive me.
Thank you for your help, Alisha.
Alrighty, then we better...
But let's get one thing straight. I may be the squire and the bait, but this operation hinges on me. Hence, I'm gonna be the one to determine our destination, our actions, and anything else. Capiche?
Okay.
4 ideas.
Friggin' watch me, Rose.
Will do. But,
What?
you're talking funny. What happened to our old princess stiff as a board?
It's your fault.
Wait, my fault?
Your uncouth manner is rubbing off on me.
It's okay. You can practice your normal girl persona on me. I won't mind.
I wasn't practicing anything.
Certainly not combat.
The players are assembled, and the stage is set.
The stage is set for a plot thread that makes no sense. Just clip through each other.
Though I honestly think this might be more appropriate. Where's my headphones? Just making a... That's pretty fitting. Pop the door. Those are definitely staying on. That's staying on as well.
I mean, I know we don't take Alisha seriously, but this is going to make these scenes even more awkward and
But
painful.
this is going to make them enjoyable, is what it's going to do. Where was it? Where was that? I know what I'm doing. Where the heck was it at?
Not everything's there because some of the things had a 1.5 requirement and you don't have enough for it.
Okay. DLC has been slightly improved.
It's so hideous.
Alisha, the Knights haven't found any extremists, have they?
No, the military buffer zone is quite large. but we doubt they're near Lastingburg. That area has been
Hideous is an
thoroughly
understatement.
Incredible, you mean?
And the next most
Look at it,
likely
it's adorable. Look at that
Graven
floating.
Basin.
Yeah, they certainly weren't at Falcon.
Or how our arms just clip through the rubber ducky.
Those glasses are incredible.
There's a hidden spot in Graven Basin that was sealed off by Edna.
Not liking this.
Let's check it out.
The thing that really makes this perfect is how everyone else looks normal, and then Alicia just looks hideous.
You might want to make sure our party's correct. I'm surprised you're still playing as Alicia.
Good point.
Snacks are ready.
Hey, Alicia could make us some more herbs for Zavid.
Yep.
It's a red herb. It's probably gonna screw with our party before every fight, isn't it?
I think so.
So Mikleo and Zavid are not with you.
Yeah, they can't be here. They're off looking for something.
I see. A pity.
Huh? You're not gonna ask why?
Actually, I like the idea of traveling with just us girls.
Quite so.
Truthfully, I've always wanted to try a slumbering party.
Slumbering party?
The Slumbering Party, an unassuming name for such a grueling ascetic movement.
Huh?
Together as a group, you endure a strict regimen of fasting and curbing of material desires while refining your communication, language, and data processing skills. If you don't wring out every last bit of your operation planning and budgeting expertise, you can easily be ground into dust. It's not for the faint of heart.
Edna! My goodness, it's not at all what I imagined.
And at the end of this ordeal, a battle with the dreaded beast, Pillow.
Monsters, even! The slumbering party. I had no idea it signified such a daunting endeavor.
That's right. It's not to be undertaken lightly.
Edna's just teasing Alicia here, right?
That is my hope.
Trolling is basically all Edna can do to contribute to combat, right?
What?
I mean, Edna is part of a garbage armatus. I guess she's more useful than Alicia. And she'll be forced to contribute here with a wave of air pressure. But holistically across the game, she does less than anyone else.
Okay.
Because this is effectively a one-on-one for the rest of this DLC, or a one-on-two for the fights where there's two targets.
Yeah. I mean, you have distractions.
That's why we stocked up on life bottles.
Operation Bait Success! I can Dancing Flip!
Who am I?
You're Alicia right
I'm
now.
not- This thing's easy enough fight.
Incredible knife handling. Do you have anything?
I'm not hiding anything.
Oh wait, is it not set to chaos?
It might not be, actually. It should be.
Follow him, right?
I mean, that guy was pathetic.
Oh yeah, it should be because we did New Game Plus.
it is worth checking out, but it should be.
Yeah, that guy is. Wow. I was expecting him to be able to take a bit more of a beating than that.
Oh yeah, before we enter the ruins proper, we're gonna want to set our Norman in this region.
It's a while before we enter those ruins.
It's curbing our running speed so we don't catch him.
I blame the ducky.
Like, just how your running speed whiplashes as you go up and down the hill. They worked real hard on this game.
So
we were right.
We might want to set it right here.
Was there always a cave here?
This cave leads to the village of Camlon.
Camlon? The origin village?
Yep. This is the entrance from the Roland's side.
The path had long been lost, but in the aftershocks of the cataclysmic battle with the Lord of Calamity, the way opened up once more.
Yeah, but I sealed it. I know I did.
Let's go.
Rose, wait! Even if we were to purify their malevolence, the fundamental problem won't be solved until they're properly apprehended. Let's report to Sergei and...
There's no time for that.
Listen to me!
We can't allow any humans to set foot in here.
Fine, let's go. What?
I thought you were gonna put up more of a struggle.
You wouldn't have backed down, would you?
Well, that's true.
Let's go.
Okay.
I can't tell if they really get along or not.
It's actually a bizarre thing in this game where characters are just expected to be okay. There's an herb over there. It's right in front of you. Characters are just expected to be okay with not having things explained to them. It's like the major theme of this game, and it's truly just bizarre. I wonder how deep in here we have to go before we're in the Hexen Isle region. And you did not save, did you?
Not then. Oh wait, that's right.
Remember, save points are after bosses in the DLC.
I'm also kind of tired. I don't know how much further I'm going to be able to go. What time is it? It's 1:25. My play is going to start declining here soon. You want to mop up the DLC in the morning?
I guess we can do that. I don't know if you wanted to just rush, get at least like Maltran, because that's not very far.
No, we can try that. Wonder how challenging Maltran's going to be. Because she can be a pretty dumb fight. She actually has a weakness in the DLC. All these enemies are so fast.
That equipment is probably an improvement for Alisha.
Take care of it here in a second.
It's worse than I thought.
Yes. The malevolence is already producing very powerful Hellions.
Let's hurry!
Yep, she's mad. Can't say I blame her.
Indeed. We went to the trouble of sealing this cave off. And now someone's reopened it.
There's something in Camlon that has to do with Saray, isn't there?
Oops, she noticed.
What?
Let's take care of this quickly.
I'm not gonna tell you.
I'm not asking you to.
whole plot thread makes no sense. This is not how human beings act toward each other.
I like your moxie.
What is...
It moved you with Lila, who was for some reason in the wrong slot. It's like, I just want firearm at us. Is that asking so much? And I can't see. Now I can see. Let me out.
This time doesn't count.
So that was terrible.
This why game? Why? Wonder if it's gonna do that to us before the Maltran fight too.
Probably. Because it really thinks that you want to harmonize with Edna for some reason. It's like, do I want Fire Armatus or Earth Armatus? Let me think real hard about that one.
Like, do I want $1 million, or do I want to get kicked in the groin? I think I'll get kicked in the groin. Sounds like a good use of my resources and time.
I mean, it's about as logical as all the decisions the various characters make in this DLC.
Is this truly a Hellion?
Afraid not.
If you're planning to run into more encounters, you should heal us, because my characters are about to die.
I'm not planning on running into more encounters.
I finished preparing the gel.
She should have made a dark bottle.
Mikrio would have made a dark bottle.
So many herbs for Zavid.
Is that it?
It appears so. I don't sense any more humans. Still, it's strange.
Quite. Even if we allow for the corruption of extremists, one wouldn't expect all of them to become Hellions, or for this area to have such concentrated malevolence.
Also, when I seal something, it doesn't just pop open again. Trust me.
Let's move on.
This DLC really likes creating dangerous encounter scenarios, doesn't it?
I think so.
Remember doing this without the faster running speed?
What about that nightmare?
Remember when Rubber Band's got Alisha all her skill points maxed out?
What's going on?
Alisha, watch out!
I wanted to tell Alisha to watch out. There's a random encounter right in front of her.
Well, I was planning on getting out of the way of it, but then, you know, the game kind of paused as it was loading, and...
This game doesn't have technical problems with loading. It should have just loaded the battle with all our characters being forced to charge spells.
Coming for us.
I think this area could be improved if the hallways were a little narrower, don't you?
Sure thing. Maybe this, fluff!
Now that was just negligent.
I was about to say flotation device. Given how incompetent Alisha is, she's the type of person that would need a flotation device even when on land. Never know when she's gonna screw up and end up in the water.
I'm glad they didn't just make this DLC a nondescript ruin. They had to have a nondescript cave leading into it.
It's a really long nondescript ruin.
It's a pretty long nondescript cave, too.
Nondescript purple ruin.
Don't forget the nondescript mountainous area that connects
Mountainous
them.
area is actually the area they clearly put the most work into. They all seem like unique landscape models, and it's probably the nicest looking area that you go through.
It's by far the smallest.
Yep. Probably explains why it's the most unique looking.
Out of all the environments in this game, it's one of the least interesting regardless.
Okay.
You need to check if that ribbon improves Alisha. And then heal my characters. It really doesn't. That was an improvement. I mean, personally, I'd just be maximizing physical defense.
Oh hey, that finished the first row for her. I didn't even notice that.
That's pretty good. I mean, relatively. She's mastered one title, so... Well, 2 titles, but...
This is clearly the better of the two. For her.
I don't really
It's
think
more
so.
defense.
It's art defense, which is a lot less meaningful. And it really hurts her attacking stats a lot.
Her attacking.
Like, if it was physical defense, I would agree.
Her attacking
with art
stats are
defense,
so
I really don't.
meaningless, though. And plenty of bosses cast that she'll get hit by.
Yeah, I guess you can do that and then like throw an apple gel at Alisha or something. Or not Alisha, at Lila. Everyone else is fine. My characters have a lot of health now. At least we do have a retry on this, right?
So we can fix our party when the game inevitably jacks everything up. Those glasses are so worth it.
Teacher, when you look at me, dull girl.
Simone, what are you doing?
Now, Alisha Difta, let me see you struggle.
Alisha! Look out! You're awful.
Look at the ducky.
Want me to do this?
No. I'll take this one. I have to.
No one will blame you if you can't. You sure?
Yes!
Man.
I'm... God damn it! Okay. Can I fix this? There. That'll do. I don't know if you saw who I was.
Yes, you were Lila.
Sure, make me heir the third. That won't bug me at all.
Go for it, Alisha.
Thanks, everyone.
I have to remember where I put some stuff. Okay, there's...
Any unpleasant truths, you merely reject. The emotion-stunted impulse.
This is a lot of damage.
Maybe true, but I've made up my mind.
Have you now?
That was almost a 50,000 damage combo. What's our weakness
physical.
again?
It's time! Your life is a fiddle! Quite a bind!
This is annoying.
Trouble. Yeah, so?
Was I really out of?
Was I really out of?
Really annoying.
That's really annoying. I was out of SC then, and I'm gonna be comboed for almost
Do
all
we
my
want to
life.
just redo it real quick?
We can if you really want to. That combo was kind of awesome.
So this is how it ends. How pathetic.
Don't forget to fix the party.